Turn off that TV, damn it, I'm making a movie.
Hey.
What?
Nothing.
So let me guess, you came from a PC and you don't know how to like make music on GarageBand. Here, let me hide my stolen software. Alright, great. Never saw that. Alright, so you come to you wanted to get a Mac because it's like pro performance, but now that you spent $1,000, you can't afford to buy any software, so you're stuck using GarageBand. And you want to lay some mad MIDI beats down like you used to do in your Fruity Loops that you hacked. Your hacked version of Fruity Loops 9 or whatever, right? But, so you open up GarageBand and it's all you can do to figure out how to get a fucking synth on this track. But, yeah, now you got that. You don't know how to make, where's that? How do I do this? Where's my thing? How do I make, oh, there's the MIDI roll thing, but... it's not letting me do whatever. I can't put notes in here. Why not? And, well, how do I make a MIDI clip? And, probably you figured the only thing you can do here is, like, record a blank section and maybe, like, put some shit in here. But, look, it didn't record. What the hell? Now, if you're, like, really cool and you spent your money on, like, hardware to use with your stolen software, you're probably doing this right here. Let's go record again. And you'll go, like... record. Okay, cool, got that. Great. So, but I don't want like, well, I mean, I actually got 2 bars, so that was pretty good. But, normally like that. And then you're like gonna edit in here, so you got your blank things, and you're like, well, I don't want these notes. Let's get rid of them. And you're gonna start adding your own notes. Which this is infuriating too if you're like doing that, because you can't do your thing and whatnot, and this just sucks. So let's like just delete this thing. Well, what you really wanted to start with was a blank MIDI clip, and this is how you do that. So you hit the command key here, and then you click your mouse up here in the timeline. Okay. All right, and then if you do up at the top, you'll do this and you'll get loops. It'll loop this. You're like, well, that's great, but I want more than 1 bars. I like to work in 4 bars, And some of you might want to like work in 8 bars because you lay your beats down like real hard like that, And you like roll with the gangsters. Actually, that's not 4 bars. My bad. That's 4 bars. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I just had to make it easy for you PC people. Alright, so you got your 4 bars, and then you're like, alright, cool. Let's lay down some, like, mad lead tones and stuff like that, with the mouse like I did in the FL Studio. Well, you just click the command key again here, and then you click on your mouse thing here, And then you can go back, and you can do all sorts, you click on these and move these around. There's your velocity here, you can change that. You can extend these like this. Hit play. That's going to keep on going on. Most people like, they're doing their beats, like to do them in loops. That's real easy to do. You just click on this loop thing here, and it'll highlight that. You can actually loop a section of how many bars you want. Okay, so say we got that. We got our bars here, and we're just going to loop a 1 bar section. I like working in 1 or 2 bars. That works for me. Okay, great. That sounds like crap, but it doesn't matter because I'm not showing you how to make music. I'm showing you how to do stuff in the MIDI thing here. By the way, the whole reason why it's so hard to find information on this little MIDI clip thing here, and why there's not a MIDI clip, how do I add an empty MIDI clip? It's because GarageBand doesn't call it a clip. It's not a clip. They call it regions. I don't know why they call it regions. I've always liked it's a clip of music, a clip of sound. I'm going to take a clip of this, a clip of that, and put all these clips together, Maybe it's, from hearing about film my entire life, or tape, you cut the tape, it's a clip, it's a segment. But no, in GarageBand, it's a region. and that's annoying. But so if you type up here and you type blank MIDI region, there might be something. I actually found it on Google once I found out that this section of MIDI is called a region. But yeah, there you go. You look up editing MIDI regions and all that stuff. Here's a cool thing I want to show you real quick too, though, is the automation is, you know, where is all this? And let me start here from the beginning here. This little arrow button here puts this drop down thing, and this is your automation thing. Now you say, oh, there's only, you know, volume and track pan, and, you know, what about like my big beefy beat making effects, you know, that I need? Well, you click on that add automation button, and this thing pops up. And here's your cutoff and resonance. Those are pretty much the only ones that I use. And let's go over here, check out the cutoff. And you just click on this. This is just like Logic here, you know. You click on these little dots and move them to wherever you want them, you know. And you know, like, well, how do I modulate this? Well, you can do this right here, and you switch to modulation, and you do that down here, and you hit that little command key again, and click where you want your modulation, and hit the return key. That brings you back to 0, and the space bar. Woo! Wow, that's some mad beat stuff right
there. Yeah, awesome.
Word.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, you could. So anyways, that's that. There's your resonance. I don't know, it's probably going to sound real bad, but we're going to mess with it anyway. Oh, yeah, we got the resonance there.
Sounds like
yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like complete vomit. But anyways, this is how you set up a MIDI region. So I'm actually going to put this on YouTube as a MIDI clip, how to make an empty MIDI clip, so people like me can find it. But they're actually regions. Go out and tell your friends that just bought MacBooks for music when they want to use GarageBand to lay down their mad beats.